Hi guys, Spartan765. Today I'm doing first off I'm going to say the reason I haven't done a review in about a good 10-12 days because I lost the charger for my camera, but I found it. I'm in the process of moving right now, so it got lost. Okay, but today I'm doing a video reviewing a rifle I picked up about a week ago. It's a fantastic buy, well worth it. It's a M44, Russian M44 with a laminated stock, the original stock. All original serial, or the serial numbers all match, all arsenal markings match. And the main reason I bought this here is because the barrel on this thing is fucking excellent. I mean, there is absolutely nothing in it. No pitting, no frosting, nothing. Perfect crown. It's almost like it's never been shot. It has been shot, obviously, but because it's an M44. But the barrel is very, very shiny in excellent condition. Very accurate, too. I was able to hit a 6-inch steel dong at 300 meters with it. 3 out of 5 shots after I got it zeroed. I got the windage zeroed, as you can see. The front sight post is over quite a ways. That's where it's zeroed for windage, but I got it zeroed for elevation because for some reason it shoots way low. I need to file this down. In order for it to be hitting right on at 100 meters, you have to set the sights at 300 meters, and in order for it to hit on at 300 meters, it have to be at 500 meters. But it's a fantastic rifle. So glad I bought it. Trigger pull on it's, you know, a lot of creep, but it gets to a point there where it's, you know, you can definitely tell when it's going to be a hair trigger. You know, just something you have to get used to with these mosins. But this here is a 44, obviously 1944 manufacturer. Another way to tell is because it doesn't have the secondary bayonet hook up here. Laminated stock, original stock. These laminated ones are kind of hard to come by. I've had the most luck with finding most nagants, not so much on the internet, but at Fleet Farm. I found a really nice M38 with the laminated stock I bought there. Fleet Farm seems to have a very nice selection of they only got like 20 guns in their stock, 20, 30, but God, they got quite a good stock of mosins. You know, 9 out of 10 times you walk into Fleet Farm, you'll see something that's, you know, everyday average. But I walked in there a couple times and I saw this, and I saw that M38 I bought, and I just couldn't pass it up. It was too good of a deal. Got it for $189. Well worth it. I mean, you can't even find a price on an M44 with a laminated stock with an excellent barrel like that on the internet, because they're just that rare to get. You know, they're more rare than your standard M44, especially because this has the original stock on it. That is one thing I found very, very interesting. You don't see mosins too often with the original stock. Like I said, everything matches. All arsenal stampings are the same size. Like, for when I say that, I mean on the barrel band. They're not different sizes. Some of them, like the Ishvest, would use different size arsenal stampings every once in a while. It's a good indicator they're the same parts if the stamp size is the same. All of the stamps on the parts, like the cocking piece, the bolt handle, the bolt head, all stamping marks are the same. Because what these would do when these rifles were inspected by the inspector is they just take a stamp. They had one, you know, Ishvest triangle and arrow, and they'd take it and they'd stamp it on all the parts. There were a couple times though when they had different size ones, like they use a big one on the barrel band, a small one on everything else. This has a small one on all of them. But that's because this is an M44, and they kind of phased that out in about 1942 using different size stamps just to keep it even. So that's another good way to tell that all the parts match in this rifle are the original. This rifle probably wasn't used for much, you know. I mean, you can obviously tell by the condition because these are all refinished. But you know, the barrel in it's excellent. There's no pitting. It's very sharp, lands and grooves. It's a tack driver. I'm very, very proud of it. One thing I've noticed about these rifles is that they are about 20% more accurate with the bayonet out than with the bayonet in. I think it just has to do with barrel harmonics. I haven't quite figured out the harmonics in this particular rifle yet. I'll figure that out. I don't think I'm going to do any, you know, bedding or floating of the barrel on this one here. This one seems to be pretty accurate just as it is. You know, some rifles are like that. You don't have to do anything to them and they're accurate. Some rifles require a lot of work. But I'm not going to refinish this one right away. I'm probably going to refinish it at a later date. You know, there are a few scratches on here, and the shellac on this one here is slightly more durable than the shellac I've got in other mosins. You know, but it doesn't look too bad as it is. There's a couple spots where it's been rubbed off from shipping, but you know, whatever. I'm not gonna fuss too much about it. I'll refinish it if I get some time someday, or I get some time off, or I'm bored. You know, that'll be a good little project, I guess. Again, refinished about 20 rifles so far I own. But you guys got any comments or questions about this rifle? Feel free to send me a message. Spartan 765 out.